Earlier, I spoke to Jonathan Galt, a staff writer with the respected Let'sRun.com website, who is based in Boston, Massachusetts, via Zoom. And I began by asking him what he thought of the 2023 World Athletics Awards.
I think everyone went in and we saw a lot of very worthy finalists. I was particularly excited to see who was going to win the men's award because so many good athletes had great seasons. And to see that they were naming 3 athletes per sex instead of 1, as they had done for the previous 35 years of the award, I was surprised by that. And I think some of the athletes, there was a little frustration there in Monaco.
All right, let's talk about that. Let's dig into that a little bit. Now, as you know, Faith Kipyegon was the overwhelming favorite for the female athlete of the year, as well as Kelvin Kiptum. He was in the running as well. Rumors around the campfire have it that this format was adjusted because of Kenya's poor record and doping. To that, you say what?
I haven't heard that particular rumor. My understanding was that during the voting process, some of the World Athletics family members, or maybe some of the people who were voting, thought it was really competitive. It was hard to choose between the different events. That's the explanation they gave. I didn't hear that Kenya's doping record had anything to do with it. Obviously, World Athletics would like them to improve in that department, but as far as I know, that wasn't the reason for the split of the awards in 2023.
All right, speaking of frustration, Noah Lyles wasn't having it at all. He's very outspoken. Was he justified, and if so, why?
I think he was totally justified. This is World Athletics' most prestigious award. For more than 3 decades, it's gone to 1 athlete per sex. And then at the last minute, without telling any of the athletes, World Athletics completely changes the format. They had people vote for this award. Their process is usually pretty clear. And for them to just change it at the last minute, I understand why he was frustrated. And especially because in Budapest, after he won the triple, the 100, 200, and 400 meter gold medals at the World Championships, he said one of the reasons he was motivated to try that triple was to win World Athlete of the Year after he didn't win it in 2022. So he was justifiably frustrated.
All right, and Jonathan, one final question before we let you go. You do know that 2024 is the Olympic year. What's the future of the World Athletics 23 awards looking like going forward?
Well, it's not clear if this was a 1-year change and they'll go back to the old format or if this is here to stay. But I think Noah Lyles, if you read his comments on Twitter, he actually had a pretty good idea. You can keep these 3 awards for best track athlete, best field athlete, and best out of stadium athlete, but keep the old 1 overall award as well. So you can hand out awards for best in each discipline, and then you crown an overall winner as well. And I think that can accomplish what World Athletics wanted to do while also maintaining the prestige of their annual award.